everyone, I'm back with another bite-sized Science PL episode. Today I'm going to be highlighting an instructional strategy called AEIOU. It's one of Discovery Education's Spotlight on Strategies, or SOS strategies. The great thing about this strategy is that teachers can use this to introduce a phenomenon or do explicit science content teaching in the classroom. The big idea behind this strategy is that students can interpret and summarize information from media such as audio and video clips or text in 5 descriptive categories. AEIOU provides multiple paths for students to express what they see, what they know, and wonder about the science content that you're introducing, and it also challenges them to summarize their ideas through different lenses. All you need to implement the strategy is a video clip, maybe an image or audio or text of a phenomenon or some content. Students will need a pencil and the graphic organizer. To implement this strategy, you're going to introduce the phenomenon or content to students using a video, audio clip, image, or text, whole group. And you're also going to give them the AEIOU graphic organizer. Each letter stands for something different. So if you look, A stands for adjective. So as you're watching the video clip, you're going to pause at certain parts to allow students time to get down their thinking on the graphic organizer. A stands for adjective, where they list a word that describes something they saw or learned. E, describe how it made you feel. I, note something you found interesting. O, what surprised you or made you say oh. And U is what questions do you have? What do you want to learn more about? The great thing about this strategy is that the teacher can circulate around the classroom, clarifying any ideas or answering any questions that students may have. After students are done completing their graphic organizer, allowing them to work with a partner to kind of express and summarize their ideas and through those different lenses of what they learned and any questions that they have will really help them synthesize their learning. Some modifications that could help, especially with our primary students, it might need to be directed to fill in specific categories as the video segments progress until they become more familiar with the activity. And then also when they're doing partner share, have your students look for similarities and differences they have with the partner that they're sharing with. A great thing to do with that last U, all the questions that they come out with, curate a list of class questions on some chart paper so you can go back and look at those as you progress through the unit. And maybe try this with a reading passage to encourage metacognitive thinking while reading. I wanted to share with you how to access this amazing resource. So if you go to the Cobb K-12 website, you're going to go to Parents and Students and click on Resources. You'll need to access the Cobb Digital Library in order to have access to Discovery Education. So you're going to go to the Cobb Digital Library and click on the link. It will then redirect you to the database of all of our resources we have through the Cobb Digital Library. You're going to type in Discovery Education Streaming and then open. Here, this is your Discovery Education homepage that every teacher in Cobb will have access to. And in order to get to those SOS strategies, you're going to click on Educator Supports and Instructional Strategies. And here are all your SOS strategies. I like to click on the PDFs so that I already have them in lesson plan format. And you can read about it. It gives you a little blurb. And here is our AEIOU activity. And we click on that PDF, you can download it. It gives you the lesson plan, the steps, and then you also have access to the graphic organizer. And you can print from here as well. So this is an amazing instructional strategy to use with your students as you're implementing a phenomenon, introducing that to them, or doing some explicit science teaching. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time.